Just 2 days ago, Nigeria witnessed a peaceful and colorful transition from one democratic rule to another. The executive arm of the government has performed its role in the process. It is now the turn of the National Assembly to elect her leadership. We vehemently reject any form of interference of either the judiciary or the executive or even a political party in the process of the National Assembly leadership election. The senators, for example, should be allowed to elect their president independently of any judicial, executive, or political party interference. Senators are elected representatives of Nigerians and not representatives of political parties. The state of the nation as it is now is pathetic, with issues ranging from inflation and its impact on citizens, unemployment, insecurity, just to mention but a few. Nigeria needs a robust and formidable Senate that will contribute immensely to the journey of turning its economy into a world-class economy, and then quenching this quagmire which we have found ourselves economically. We strongly believe, and this point must be noted, especially looking at those who form the 10th Senate at the moment. That is Excellency Abdulaziz Abubakar Yari, indeed has the magic wand and remains the one to beat, in our view and considered opinion. He is a lover of this nation, a cerebral politician, and a man that can be trusted. And accordingly, we think the floor should be left open for senators to meet among themselves, void of any form of interference from any arm of the government or any political party whatsoever. Just a few weeks ago, we saw the acts of desperation by certain political persons and players by zoning the seat of the Senate presidency to a particular region and taking further steps to announce a certain senator-elect as the consensus candidate of a party, an act which we consider very unconstitutional, unacceptable, and a setback to the known principles of democracy and fairness.
Just that, like our leader said, a certain person has been anointed, or so perceived to be anointed, to president over the 10th Senate. Well, if the people of his constituent have deemed him fit to lead them, that is not our own problem, because we are not from that senatorial district to determine for them who is best fit to manage and lead and represent them at all levels. But our concern is drawn from his previous activities and antecedents. If you want to empower a man, you must first look at the things he has done. Precedent matters. And in the person of Senator Akpabio, who is most likely mentioned at various grounds that he has been selected as a candidate for their party, it's not our issue. But as someone from the Niger Delta, I will tell you more better that I know the person in question more than any other person in Nigeria. Akpabio needs to apologize to Nigerians and drop his Senate ambition, because this is the only way he can show his innocence and prove that he's so determined to better the nation. Akpabio turned our prestigious institution, NDDC, into a family business where he ran it as the head of the family. This is uncalled for. There are many obvious reasons. It will interest you to know that the person of Akpabio have no respect for rule of law. Under his watch as Minister of Niger Delta, we are still here to recover from the numerous policies that were anti-people he inaugurated. Appointing a sole administrator to head the People's Board and developmental issues were reduced to the barest minimum. We are not interested in whoever is to succeed in this process from the party or what have you, but we are so concerned about the elements that should not represent the common good of the people. Akpabio, as a man of the Niger Delta, because of his activities in the NDDC, Niger Delta Development Commission, is still having no rest as he continually shy away from EFCC every day of his life. This is not the kind of leadership we envisaged at this critical point in Nigeria.